palette. The color is what? Let's see. Wild. Mia. Shh. Okay, here we go. Today is Pink Day, hence the shirt. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do a halo eye just because I want to show you guys how to get a halo eye done the right way when you have hooded lids, okay? So here we go. I'm going to start with, you know what? I have two eyeshadow palettes. I have the NYX Ultimate and I have the LA Girl Break Free. I don't have a pink that is vibrant enough in the LA pink palette, Break Free palette, I'm sorry. But I have this one that has this pink right here, this pink right here, and it also has this other pink shade right there. There is a pink shade similar to that pink one, the lighter pink one on the Break Free palette, the LA Girl Break Free palette, but we shall see. We shall see. I already have my face on. I don't have blush. I don't have highlighter. And I haven't done my brows. I will do that later after I'm done with the makeup look. Off camera is this one right here, okay? And I was looking at colors that would be true pink, that would stay true to pink, not the ones that go towards purpley or a warmer tone. I'm just checking out, looking at my viewfinder, making sure that the camera is still recording. I was having issues with memory, and I realized in a video I did yesterday that it was because I was recording in 4K. I cannot record in 4K. I record with my iPhone, my 12 Pro Max. So yeah, I cannot record in 4K because it takes too much space. And even uploading it onto YouTube is a disaster, but you live and you learn. I guess I did learn. Okay, so I'm going to start with that shade from the LA Girl palette. And as you know, I have to look down into my mirror so that I can map out my crease. And here we go. Now, the reason why I'm beginning with the mapping of the crease and I'm doing a halo eye is because I have to figure out how far up I'm going to bring the shades or the shadows that are gonna go on the outer and inner corner to make up the halo eye. So there's nothing else that I can do but start with mapping my crease. And let me tell you something. I hope everybody's doing good. I started working. I am a therapist by profession. And I had an injury almost 3 months ago in my arm, saving a patient from falling. And it hurts like crazy. There's still swelling in the tendon. There's no tears that they could see with the MRI that they did, but there's a lot of pain involved. So life is rough. Tough, tough, tough. I hope that you all are doing good. Please leave comments down below if you like this type of tutorial. I did away with putting music on my videos. I'm done. I am still trying to learn how to use Final Cut Pro. I have not even figured out how to get started on that thing. So I'm editing my videos in the iMovie app on the phone. and their music content is horrendous, as you can probably attest after watching a couple of my videos. So I'm done with that. I don't do that anymore. I don't put music. I try to record when I'm by myself. I still have the dogs. I can't send them away. So I have to edit that part. I hope that they don't bark when I'm doing, saying or doing something important. Because that's why sometimes when you watch the videos, is like utter silence. It's just because I have to edit them out. Because somebody, probably my husband or the dogs, did something, barked at someone, said something, answered the phone. Yeah, but it's a learning curve for everything you do. And I guess that everybody started somehow, somewhere. I mean, I know my eyes already, and sometimes, I just do a little bit of mapping and I take it from there. But if you really want to master this, you have to practice. And this side is a lot more brighter. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put some more on the other side. I like to go a little bit at a time because, like I always say, it's easier to add makeup and it's a lot harder to take it away. So, but I already had this mapped with the first layer, so I'm just now intensifying. And I keep my brush cleaner handy, or where I can use it, because I don't change my brushes that often in between colors, just because of the placement and the particular brush that I have to use for a certain area in my eye, especially this one. So I just clean the brush right there, do a quick clean, and use it to blend the same eyeshadow. And I'm blending higher just because the rest you won't be able to. I mean, I'm going darker, so the darker shades are gonna hide that. I just focus on blending up here more than I do down under. Okay, so now as you can see, hold on, let me tap this a little bit. My crease is already mapped out. You see the bottom edge? That is my crease, okay? And then if I want to be able to see a darker color when I'm looking straight ahead, I go a little bit above that with a smaller brush. And you will see that in a minute. I've been enjoying this brush from Real Techniques. In the set I bought these are the ones. My brushes are clean, it's just that they're staying from the makeup looks I've been doing. So yeah, they're basically the same shape. The thicker one, well, is thicker, hence the name, okay, or the description. This one has the same shape but with shorter bristles, and this one has the same shape but shorter and denser. Okay, so I'm gonna use the one in the middle from those. And there's another brush that I have here. This is a no-name brush. It works good if gone through hell. But what I like about this one, I don't know that you can tell, but it has a point right here. And even though it's domed, it still has that point. So I can be very precise with that one. Okay, now I'm going to go into this pink shade here by NYX, by NYX. It doesn't have a name. This is the palette, the ultimate shadow palette. Okay, so I'm gonna go into that shade. I'm gonna pack my brush like so. I'm gonna tap it a little bit, and I am going to go not at the line, but a little bit above the line I created, my crease, my new crease line. And you can also do this. Hold on, wait. You see the crease, the hood, how it hides it? I guess that doing it this way is just better so that we can get the exact placement. And I'm bringing it all the way in. My eyes are so dark that I can't even see the iris. Well, it has to be really small now because of all the lights. You could tell how many lights I have from the reflection in my eye, in my pupil. Okay, see that? And no fallout. I'm happy. Okay. I got a little bit at the bottom, but it's okay. We're gonna hide that. No need to panic. Okay, back to this brush. I'm gonna blend. Okay. Now I'm going to mix these two, those two together. Okay, now with the halo eye, I'm going to go from the lash line to where I did the new crease. You see how much, how high up you have to go when you do the halo eye. On a hooded lid. I hope that you can see the difference. This is a little darker. Down shall see. Okay, and now here on the inside, so we're kind of making like a V, but here, because it's the inner corner, you have to make an inverted V. I don't know if any of you, if this that I'm gonna share with you now happens with anybody else but me. But when I tear up, my tears don't roll down my face, they go up. And this part right here usually gets wet. And I lose, usually when if my allergies are really, really, really bad, or I didn't take my medicine, oh, it's a mess, because I always lose the eyeshadow in that inner corner right there. Okay. I hope you can see that. Okay. Now I'm keeping like the edge right at the spot where my eye turns up. You see right here, I think I did go too far up, but just gonna blend it with this one. And then I have a like a little vein right there, and it's raised. So sometimes it makes it look like it's not even well blended. I don't know that you can tell, but there's two. So annoying, so annoying, so annoying. I feel like a millennial saying so annoying. Okay, and now we're gonna go for the inner. And then my eyes are so crinkly. I am stamping the color into place and then I'm wiggling, okay? I'm not going back and forth or windshield wiper motions. I'm just stamping. And that color is supposed to be red, but it turns out like a deeper shade of pink, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. That's exactly what I needed. That's exactly what I wanted. And now I'm just blending whatever I have left on the brush from that red into the transition area, crease area, however you want to call it. Okay, I think that's that with that. And then I have two different sparkly shades. I'm gonna swatch them for you so you can see. Let me do this. Hold on. This, and let me dry it out. That was a makeup wipe, but I want to dry it out because I don't want to compromise the shades. But I have two different shades here that I want to try. Okay. This one, even though I did not want to use a purpley tone, I might do with the... Okay. Hopefully, okay. I don't know if you can see that. Oh Lord. Okay. So you see how much deeper this one is? It's pink, but it has a little purple undertone. And then this is the lighter pink. I think I'm gonna go on the edges with this one and then right in the center with that one. That's what I think I'm gonna do. And I'm going to use the smaller one. Okay, so here I'm going to apply the two shimmery shades on the center of the lid. I chose to start with a brush because I was applying two shades. This shade is the darkest one and I wanted to control where it went on the eyelid and make sure that I was blending the two shades, the darker pink and the shimmery shade. If I was only using one shade, I would have gone with the finger, and you'll see that I place the center shade, the center shimmery shade with my finger in a little bit. And here you're gonna see me, I take the lightest of the two shimmery shades on my finger and I apply it right smack in the middle, wherever the eyelid had no eyeshadow. And it's a little harder to control, so that's why I chose to do the brush first and then just use my finger. I love these two shades together. They are so shiny, so reflective, not chunky at all. The first one was very, very soft. It's very softly pressed into the palette. So I had to be very careful with the brush, not to push too hard and make a dent on the pan. And then I'm gonna use this brush. This is of the three brushes I showed you, this is the one in the middle. And I am blending the matte color into the shimmery shade just to make sure that there's no harshness between the transition of the two colors. That's that. Now I'm going to, where are you? I'm going to take this eyeliner brush from e.l.f. That's the name of the brush, but it's a flat defining brush, if you ask me. I'm not the expert, but. And I'm going to take the darkest shade on this palette, which is Winging It. Is a charcoal gray, almost black. I feel like it's the same color. I don't see any difference between this palette and the other one that has the sleek color. Okay, so here I'm applying the darkest shade is a gray, almost black shadow from the LA Girl palette, and I am staying very close to the lash line. As a matter of fact, I'm right on the lashes, and just because if I go any further up when I open my eyes like this, it'll transfer onto my lid. So if you're going to do this, if you're going to wear eyelashes and you have to make sure you cover the band, please stay very close to your lashes or right on your lashes so you avoid the transfer. And I had to record a voiceover because my husband, when I was recording this, went to take a shower and he was playing music. So I had to mute that out and do a voiceover. But here I can explain it a little better, not so rushed. And then I went on the other eye, do the same thing. And I was kind of stamping right here. Instead of swiping, I'm just stamping and wiggling, making sure that I stay on those lashes and I don't go any further up than I need to. You could also use a gel liner, something that's not transfer or that is transfer proof. And I did not wing it or anything. I just went to the end of my outer corner at the top. That's it. Okay, I'm going to go put on my lashes and I'll come back once that is done so I can show you how I do my bottom lid, okay? Okay. Okay, and we're back. I have everything done except for the bottom lash line or the bottom eyelid. Gee, why can't I remember? And I am not going to go with the black, I don't think, on the bottom lid. What I'm going to use is the red shade that looks really hot pink, or well, it looks red. I'm going to use that red shade first because for some reason it looks pink on me. But well, that's what happens with my skin tone. And I'm just going to use the same flat definer brush that I used earlier with the black. I cleaned it on the brush cleaner. I keep looking up because I want to make sure that when I'm in front of the camera, you guys can't see the light that is behind me. Okay, so this is what we're doing. I'm just going to stamp this on the bottom eyelid, really close to the lashes. I'm staying super close to the lashes. And with this, I'm trying to tap as much excess off of it, of the brush, because I want to avoid any fallout. I already have my face done. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing, because it's difficult for me to do this and look up there. Okay, I'm gonna do the other eye. Please forgive my sniffles, it's allergies. Okay, and now I'm going to take the smaller smudging brush, this one, clean it, and I'm going to go into the lightest pink that I started from the LA Girl palette. And I'm just gonna smudge this. I could go with a little bit of that center shade at the bottom, but I don't like glittery eyeshadows on my bottom lid because of my creases situation. I have a lot of creasing and that accentuates the creasing, so we're just gonna do the matte at the bottom. Okay, now I'm gonna go with the first brush, pinch it, and blend. And I'm being very gentle. Remember that the eye area, especially the bottom part, is very thin. So I don't want to create too much friction and then hurt myself. And then I'm going to take the Essence, the Pure Nude. With this brush, this is an Anastasia Beverly Hills brush, the one that comes with the palette. And I'm gonna go here in the inner corner. Little highlight situation. It's not that bam, wham, bam in your face type of highlight, which is, you know, I like that. Especially when you have a lot of texture. You want to avoid a chunky, glittery eye highlight. That's that. And then I'm gonna go with mascara. And this is the Lash Paradise, the waterproof one. I was holding it upside down, sorry. I feel like I need to apply the primer on my bottom eyelashes. Because I have a lot and they're long, but it's just to make them more obvious. Okay, well, this is it. This is a makeup look. This is a halo eye for the hooded lid. I'm using the Ardell Demi Wispies, which I spoken about them before. I love that type of eyelash. You can still see the eye look over the lashes. They're not overpowering. They're the perfect shape. They're longer in the outer corner, so that makes the eye look uplifted. And yeah, this is it. I used the Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink in the shade 125. And on the inside, to make it a little darker, I use this Hot Vivid Lacquer, also by Maybelline, in the shade 68, Sassy. Well, I hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial. Please give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. And I will see you next time for another makeup creation or makeup look or makeup idea. Today was a pink kind of day. Love you guys. See you next time. Bye.